Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show, Santa Maria. Hey, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Darvish gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch, 120.
The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire. Runner goes for second.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Newman leads off second with nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
These fans haven't even had a chance to grab a soda and a hot dog before the offensive fireworks are flying. First, we had a leadoff single, then a two-base hit to drive in a run. If this pattern continues, a triple should be on tap next.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Now a long throw home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Taken in by Kipnis. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting fifth. The third
So
baseman,
digging in now, Cole Tucker. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 2, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Joe Musgrove will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
In now, Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Popped up. Newman is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's had absolutely no success. 0 for 14. First pitch on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So they go. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Hayward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting seventh, the catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. This is popped up. Rizzo moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Dyson
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Slow little grounder left side. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Out of play, off to the right. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Batting eighth.
So it's first and third with 2 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. Dyson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Here's Darvish on 0-2.
Ball inside.
fouled away. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Settling in now, Kevin Newman. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball at his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-1 home.
Certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Standing in, Nico Horner 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nico Horner.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reynolds will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And able to lay off the fastball away here, 2-1 now. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And it's fouled away. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning.
The
next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out now.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 1-1 to Schwarber. 2 out with the man at first. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dyson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he lays off for ball 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that misses for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. 3-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Rocket to third. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box now, Cole Tucker. No balls and 1 strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Kipnis on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder.
So runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single in his first try.
Wilson Contreras.
And the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
David.
Riding in once again, David Bodie. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
Number 8.
Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings. He popped out in his first trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fouled away. He'll try again 1-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder.
Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fly ball to straightaway left. Schwarber comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Musgrove. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch is popped up. Rizzo over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-0 home. Looking at his career totals, Kipnis is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Bell scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 11.
Pitcher, Darvish, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nico.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Down in order. They're down 2-1. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go.